It's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Big Daddy, the pass to Slim. And there's the screen. Offline with a 3. Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Jones. Parker outside. Here's the bodyguard. Parker outside. Here's the captain.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Slim. He's got 6. Fires from deep. That one is off. And the first half now in the books. Up by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the home team.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. They've got Harper, and it's Big Smooth in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Slim. Here's Big Smooth. The three-pointer off the mark. Stevenson on the wing. It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Parker. Jones from outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Captain Clutch. It's deflected. Outside Jones to the inside. Parker, no good. Shooting 34% thus far in this game. Drives to the hoop. Oh, got that one up quick.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to the captain. Outside Jones. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Parker outside. Knocked away. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, man. Showing unbelievable agility in the air.
When he's working with the lead, now he's got a chance to put the style on it. Here's Harper. He's got 9. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Smooth. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Jones. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Stevenson. Gets the 3 to fall. Stevenson's got 5 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Harper. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Left side Jones. To the wing on the left. And here's Parker. 5 points in the game. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Red. Here's Harper. Here's Big Daddy. Parker defending. Here's Harper. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Wolf. Here's Walker. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Parker. Here's Wolf. Now Parker. From the arc. Rebounded by Big Red.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Harper. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make. Parker
outside. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Big Daddy's shot is good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Parker. Offline with a baseline jumper.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead. BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter. Wolf passes to Parker. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Big Red. Big Red's got his 4th rebound in this one. into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's the right play. Passing up his own shot for a better one.
Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Parker outside. Stevenson the pass to Walker. Drops in the 3. Walker's got 9.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Big Red. Here's Harper. Beyond the arc. The captain with a rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Harper. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the bodyguard in at the 4-man spot.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Captain Clutch. Stevenson defending. Pass to Big Daddy. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Stevenson. Here's the great one. Can't nail the jumper.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now here's Parker. Tightly guarded. Pass to the great one. Here's the 3. Here's the captain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Captain Clutch. Sinks it from distance.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to the great one. Back to Parker. Outside Stevenson. Parker left side. From downtown. Offensive board. The captain. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Big Red. Intercepted. Looking to get back on track. And Parker with the lay-in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Goose. Here's the pick. Here he goes. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day.
Take a break.
So it's a nice option to have.
First one falls. Jones, he's checked in for Stevenson. Both shots good from the strike. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to the bodyguard. Now Parker. Lets it go from 14. He's off on that one.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
One shot.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Captain Clutch. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. Outside Jones.
Get there, get there. Hit me, I'm open.
And the dunk by Jones.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
There's a screen. To the middle. Shoots from the block. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Goose. Good. Now here's Jones. Pass to the bodyguard. Outside Jones. Parker the screen. And the dunk by Jones.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Goose. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
Parker with it. Jones outside. Here's the bodyguard. Parker outside. Both teams deciding to change it up. They led the game at one point by 20. Jones outside. Just 5 on the clock. Parker inside. Ooh, it misses. Gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Jones. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here's Slim. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Harper. Misses the three. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Parker, left side. Stripped away. Here's Slim. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the end. Greg, I think now is... when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Great one out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Shea. Here's Hancock. It doesn't go for him. Here's the great one. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Johnson. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Here's Hancock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's the great one. And a miss there on the triple. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass the Magician. Now Parker. Here's Hancock. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Pass to the great one. Back to Anthony from past the arc. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Magician. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Jamison. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Takes a 3, and Hancock gets it to go. Hancock's got his second basket of the night.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
To the middle, here's the great one, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Hancock. To the inside. Outside for Jamison. 5 on the clock. From downtown, that one's not going to go. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Anthony. Pass to Che. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Hancock. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hancock's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's the great one. Back to Anthony. Pass to the great one. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Hancock, the pass to Parker. Takes the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Johnson outside. And Parker with the block. Jamison with it. Oh, guarded by Jay. Here's Hancock. He's got 7. Back to Jamison. Pass to Hancock. Puts up a 3. Magician. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. High post Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Magician. Parker outside. Jamison the pass to Magician. And then Washington with the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Freaks checked in for the Magician. Washington hits them both. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Washington against Johnson. Shea outside. The 3 from Anthony. Rebound by Parker. Rockets leading by 5. Out to the wing. Now Freak puts it up from 12. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Jamison. Clock at 6. Here's Hancock. The Rockets with another miss. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Washington with it. Banked in off the glass. Washington's got 6 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And we reached the end of the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Jamison is out there with Freak. And there's Davis. Then there's Washington. And it's Parker in at the 5, down low. Anthony is out there with Jay. Then there's the great one. Then it's Johnson. Outside Anthony. Pass to Johnson. Back to Anthony. Here's the great one. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 6 points for the Great One. Rockets leading by 3. And here is Washington. 12 points his last outing, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Anthony. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 7 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Washington. And he drops it in from the low post. Washington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's the 3. The Great One with the bucket. The Great One's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Freak. Outside for Jamison. Here's Parker. And finished off by Parker.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Outside Anthony. High post Johnson. Davis is there. Johnson surveying the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Davis. Shoots the 3. It's Shea with a rebound. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Johnson can't hit. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Driving in. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Johnson. The Rockets making the shot. 2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got 10. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's the Great One. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Slim, he's checked in for the Rockets. Hancock comes in for Washington. Pass to Slim. Parker outside. Here is Slim. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Magician, covered by Anthony. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. Here's Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Rockets shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Pass the Magician. Here's Hancock. Fires from 18. Here's Magician. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Anthony. Johnson in the corner. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half. And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Down low, cuts off the pass. Shea passes to Anthony. A miss that time, would have put him up. The Rockets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass the Magician. Here is Slim. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hancock. Launches it. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here are the Rockets now.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Finding the lane.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like?
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the...
Thanks for spending halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Prophet really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Magician is out there with Parker. Then it's Jamison. Then it's Hancock. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Here's the Great One, and the 3 ball is good. The Great One's got 12 in the game. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Hancock, the pass to Parker. Here's Hancock. count it from 12. 11 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Anthony. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Cans it from downtown.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony. Running it up the court. Releases. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Misses from the corner. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Johnson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the wing on the left. Outside, Jamison.
Yeah, easy call.
The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Hancock. He's got 11. From 10 feet out, that one off the back iron and out. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Anthony against Jamison. Anthony, the pass to the great one. Out to Anthony. From deep. Rockets with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Hancock. Outside, Jamison. A three-pointer, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Hancock to the middle. Here's Magician. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Parker with the block. Jamison against Johnson. Pass the Magician. Here's Hancock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the right side. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Parker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Hancock. Oh, that's blocked.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Shea outside. Johnson outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Johnson's got 25 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Hancock. 11 points in the game. Pass to Parker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. And that one misses. Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the free ball well. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Rose, he's checked in for the great one. Here's Rose. Rockets with the rebound. Here is Slim. No scoring in this one. Johnson in the corner. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Parker outside. Now here's Freak. Slim passes to Freak. Parker sets the screen for Freak. Pass to Parker. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. 3 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Parker's shot is off. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Johnson finds Rose. .119 left in the third. He had a nice open look right there. That's 28 points for Johnson.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Now, Washington, 8 points for him. Here's Freak. Knocked loose. Pass to Slim. No good on the three. Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Rockets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Davis is checked in for the Rockets. That free throw good from Washington. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson against Davis. Johnson with it, and he has 28 points for the game. Lets it go with the three. No good, shot missing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They're up by 11. And fourth quarterback. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Anthony. Johnson is out there with Rose. Then it's Che. Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Anthony with the bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Freak to the paint and stolen by Che. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Davis. Johnson dishes to Anthony. Outside Rose. Clock at 6. Che sends a screen for Rose. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hancock. Inside. And the dunk by Parker. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Johnson, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession for the Rockets. Magician comes in for Freak, and Jamison subbed in for Davis. They set the pick. Here's Che, and Che throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the teardrop. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Che, right side. Pass to the great one. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Johnson can't get it to go.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Che. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. The great one with the bucket.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Hancock. The three. No good on that one. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anthony's shot is off. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Free throw no good for Parker. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anthony.